Hello, hello. Welcome to Tranquility Within, um, a slice of heaven right here on earth. Tranquility Within, we are a healing and deliverance ministry through massage therapy and more. And today, we're going to be tapping on um, somatic massage, and we'll be talking about the power of touch. The power of touch. And it's amazing with somatic massage that we were going to start off with the power of touch because that's what we do. We're laying our hands on other people and helping them to feel better and helping them to relax and connecting them, helping to connect them with their mind, body, and spirit. My name is Katoya Monero. I am the CEO and founder of Tranquility Within, home base in New Jersey, but we've been in South Carolina, and now we're currently in the state of Pennsylvania. And I have been a licensed massage and bodywork therapist for more than 10 years. I am also a continuing education provider. I am also very interested in teaching, and I too love to receive the gift of massage. It's something that I stumbled upon wanting to do after I left my career as a nurse, and now I'm very, very happy with doing massage. And it's been a while since I've done a video like this, so I'm still a little nervous and shaky, but that's okay. We're gonna get away from the jitters and get right into um, touch, the power of touch. This is what we do, and we have to understand that even though we are licensed massage therapists, we're going to be coming in contact with people that may or may not realize all that comes with massage. And what I mean is the parts of massage that we may run away from, which is that quiet, still time of not talking, of not moving, of not working, of not constantly being on a go. But when it's time to receive a massage, you have to either for a 50-minute session, 80-minute session, or a 100-minute session, lay in a still place. And when you lay in a still place, what begins to happen is the thoughts that we have been running away from start to come up. So when we're talking about somatic massage, somatic therapy, somatic release, um, we cannot separate the mind from the body. So the beauty of touch is under, how can I say, I want to explain how powerful touch is, and we'll be talking about the positives of it and the negatives of it. Okay, so we have to first understand that touch is the first sense that makes sense. When we're born, the first thing we do as babies, we're connecting ourselves to every aspect of the mama. In the amniotic sac, where the fluid is, that's touching us the entire time. And then as we're emerging into the world, we're being touched. And then when we come through the birth canal or through cesarean section, we're connected to mom and dad, mom or dad, through the power of touch. And so touch is what we understand. You know, touch is um, when mom holds you, when you receive a loving hug from a friend, from a family member. Touch is so amazingly powerful. And this is why massage therapy is such a profound career. I like to call it a ministry because you're helping people to feel better. So in my faith and in my belief, it is a ministry. As far as the role of touch in survival, there have been studies that have been done that if there's a lack of touch, the baby or the child within us begins to wither away. And there was a touch, it was a study that was conducted some time ago. It was called the Holston philosophy, and his name was Dr. Luther Emmett Holt. And there was a study done where he um, didn't want to talk. He didn't want babies to be touched. He didn't want babies to be held. And some of us have grown up in that environment, in that mindset where they say, put that baby down. You're spoiling that baby. Put that baby down. Well, anyway, with that philosophy and with that theory that was done way back in the 1800s, early 1900s, um, the mortality rate for children, for babies that was institutionalized, was 100% due to lack of touch. But there was a study done in 1915 by Dr. Dwight Chapin, and he stumbled upon he traveled and he stumbled upon an old Anna philosophy. And there was a lady, she would clean up, she was cleaning, but as she was cleaning, she had her baby strapped to her. So everywhere that she went, the baby was connected to her. And that baby was satisfied, that baby was well off, nothing happened to that child. So he introduced that, he brought that theory back to the United States of America. And he conducted a study, and the children that were constantly held, constantly touched, constantly nurtured, the mortality rate of the infants decreased to less than 10%. So the power of touch is very, very, very significant in growth and development. It's very, very powerful in emotional healing. Um, I recently spoke with a few people in regards to what took place with them when it came to the COVID uh, time frame, and some people had a real challenging time, as we know, during COVID, because there was a lack of touch. There was we had to stay 6 feet, distance apart. Some people fell into very deep depression. Some people lost their lives because touch is very, very valuable in human growth and development. With children, we touch them, we pick them up. When we kiss their boo-boos when they fall, um, when we get our hair done, when we get our nails done, when we get a pedicure or a manicure, there's something so profound when we feel the connection and the attachment to someone else. It is unexplainable how great touch is. And so I wanted to just talk about how valuable touch was, because we could see how massage therapy plays a very significant role. And it's not just something that you could do every once in a while. It's something that is necessary. It is something that is needed. It helps to aid in healing. It helps to build somebody up. It helps to encourage someone. Not only just to receive a touch with our hands, but do you know that we have the power to touch somebody with our mouth, with our tongue? We can tell somebody how beautiful they are, how great they are. We can celebrate them with our words, with our reactions, all the things to let that person know how valuable they are and how much they mean to us and to everyone else. Also, lack of touch, emotional abuse, emotional neglect, not touching someone, treating somebody as though they're not significant, that they don't mean anything, that they don't matter, is also a way of touching somebody. So we can touch someone without touching them. And so this is something that we have to just grasp about how important touch truly is. So, in what ways have positive or negative touch affect you in your life and in your journey so far? Did you deal with a whole lot of people not touching you, not being involved in your life, ignoring you, acting like you're not even there? Or did you grow up in an environment where you were just valued and loved and nurtured as someone precious? And you know what that feels like to constantly be touched by the love of another. So I would love to hear your thoughts about touch, about how you feel about touch. And some people they don't want anybody to touch them at all. Touch freaks them out because of how they've been touched. Could have been some abuse that they encountered. It just for some reason it just makes them feel weird. They don't want anybody to put their hands on them. I managed to find a person or two that was actually not crazy about massage therapy. Very rare bunch of people, but they have their reason for why they didn't want to be touched. But touch is powerful. Touch is great. So I encourage you, if you have not done so, to get yourself a massage. Go out and book yourself a massage and just learn the benefits and the power and the positivity of receiving a loving touch from someone, especially in a world now where people are so isolated. They are so um, caught up in just their phones and then their computers, and that's the only thing that they have a relationship with because people we have just slowly become disconnected with each other to where we're not really touching one another the way that we used to. It has to be, it's a text message. It's not really phone calls anymore. It's we're isolated beings now. We're more isolated than we used to be. True, there's still some community situations going on out there, but the isolation after COVID has increased significantly. And we need the touch. The touch to know that we matter, the touch to know that that love is still here. Of course love is still here, but we started to disconnect from one another, and it's time to get back to connecting to one another because touch is significant. Touch is what keeps us alive. Touch is an act of love when done in love. Okay, so I would love to know your thoughts about how touch has affected you negatively, positively, in what way. And I will be back to do more teachings on somatic massage. I just wanted to at least just give a few minutes, not too long of a video, about the power of touch, about how it's involved in emotional healing and growth and development and what it does to a child and even what it does to people um, who are who are grown, because at the end of the day, even though we're grown up, we're still little children within. And touch, again, is what help keeps us alive. So I would like you to, I put in the description box to learn more about my website, about what I do, in regards to massage therapy, in regards to teaching. As I love to talk, I love to, do these videos. It's been a while, but I'm getting back to doing the videos again in regards to learning about the power of love, the power of somatic massage. And we'll be talking about different subjects. I'll be going along little by little by little because people are running away from their healing and their deliverance. But even though we may have had some negative experiences with touch, there's some positive experiences out there that are yet to be discovered. So we don't have to give up on the power of touch. And massage therapy is a very great place to start to build a rapport with your therapist, to learn how that therapist and that client connection can help contribute to the wellness and the well-being of life between massage therapy and meditation and yoga and dance and movement and getting outside in nature, all the things. Um, Touch is very significant. Okay, so I would love for you to visit my website, www.tranquilitywithinllc.amtamembers.com to learn more about what Tranquility Within is all about. And we are a Christian-based company. We do what we do, and well, I guess right now it's just me. I'm saying we, but I'm speaking into existence what I want. I do what I do in the name of Jesus Christ, who is my Lord and Savior. And so would just love for you to check out the website and learn more about the different types and styles of massage therapy that's offered and what I do. But teaching is an extension of what I enjoy doing to help people to be better in their wellness and their healing and their health, and how the mind body spirit connection is something that is never going to be separate. It's not going to just be one. Everything is connected. So, yes, visit my website, and I would love to hear from you, your thoughts on touch, and any more videos you would love to learn more, hear more about in regards to massage therapy and somatic healing and deliverance. All right, so I just want to thank you for your time and attention, and I look forward to talking to you guys next time. All right, be blessed, and bye bye for now.